You know, we have a 3-minute public comment after the meeting. I will do the prayer and ask Mr. Umstead to do the pledge. Please stand. As we know, this was out of things going on in the state, the parish, the community. And you know, we had a very bad episode that happened in our parish on Saturday. So let's take a moment of silence for all the things going on in this world. And all of them are not good. Let's take on just one moment of silence. Amen. Even for the victim that was hurt on this thing on Saturday. It was 9 of them. All right, thank you. Oh, gracious Father, we come in the presence of thanksgiving. Thanking you for all the blessings you have bestowed on each and every one of us. Realize without you, we couldn't have accomplished anything. Amen. Father, I'll be remiss not to thank you for your son Jesus, and all these things possible. Father, I pray for this journey. Ask for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to bring faith to this parish. I pray for everyone on someone before us, Father. Let's stand in need of. I pray for this country. I pray for this state. I pray for this parish. I pray for the community, Father. I look at that mercy. I pray for the sick. I pray for the less fortunate. I pray for widows and orphans, Father. Please look at that mercy. And most of all, I pray for unity and compassion, Father. And look at that mercy. And Father, after everything is said and done here, we be mindful. Give y'all honor, praise, and glory. In Jesus' name that I pray. Amen.
Amen. Let's face the flag. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Mr. Umstead. Ms. Head, will you please call the roll?
Mr. Dexter Armstead,
Present.
Mrs. Kristen Chastain, Mr. Michael Cheatham,
Ready.
Mr. Kyle Flanagan,
Here.
Mr. Jason McCray, Mr. Keith Mills,
Here.
Mr. Richard Olivo, Dr. Chrissy O'Quinn, President Lewis Kent.
Yeah, we have a quorum. I need to make a adjustment to the agenda before we approve it, please. As we see, A and B are the same.
Yep.
That was a typo. B should be read as this. Recommend approval from J and Moody Investments, LLC, map showing the re-subdivision of lot J1, J2, and J3, formerly a part of the Lester Ray Smith tract, into lot 1 through 5 in section 8 and 40, TS Orit 2E, GLC, Feliciana Parish, Jeff Moody Surveyor. This map was presented to Planning and Zoning, and they approved it. It just was a mistake. We would add it to the agenda. So I need a motion to approve the agenda.
I second.
Any discussion? Question from the audience? Not all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. I'm gonna make a change in the agenda. I'm gonna move presentation from Amway Waste. Laura Anthony, which is here. Come to the mic, please. Introduce yourself, please.
Good evening. I am Lauren Anthony. I am the district manager for Amway of Louisiana, based out of Independence. I've met and spoken to most of you. Some of you I've not met yet during our previous reign for when we were the solid waste provider. As most of you are aware, we were the waste provider during the pandemic in 2020, that wonderful era. Like many other companies, we struggled to provide services that we promised and that we were committed to due to being short-staffed, while also having issues with our fleet, struggled to get parts, equipment in a timely manner. It just wasn't there for us to get it. Ultimately, that cost us the contract for Feliciana. residents came to know the service that we provided, and at that point, it was not up to par. It was a contract that we had held at that time for over 10 years. We weren't new to the expectations of anybody in East Feliciana Parish. In a sense, we helped set them as high as they were. But the residents and this jury held us accountable when we did fall short. I say all of that because I want to let you all know where we are now compared to where we were 5 years ago.
Amen.
During that 2020-2021 era, the average year of our fleet for our residential units was 2007 to 2008. That was the trucks that we operated every day. Currently, our average year for our fleet is of 2023. We were able, in the year 2025, we sent 17 trucks to their retirement homes gladly. We started beginning to improve our fleet as soon as trucks were able to be purchased. Most of that was 2022, late 2022, early 23, which has gotten us to where we are now. I'm not here to make excuses for what happened back then. We were up here a lot during that time period. I just wanted to let the jury know when we lost the contract, we didn't just walk away from it and think, oh, well, we'll see them hopefully in 5 years. We walked away and we looked for ways that we knew we needed to improve, to where we could come back confidently in 5 years, hopefully, and be able to offer what we do have now logistically. So that is where we are with our trucks, with our fleet. Again, some of us due to being short-staffed, that is a thing of the past. Again, I'm up if anybody has any questions, any concerns. I reached out to a lot of you today, so you should have my contact number. If not, feel free to ask me. I do have cards. I'll wait till after the meeting. But if anybody has any questions, I'll take them.
Quick review. All right, thank you, ma'am. No
Thank
question.
you.
Okay. Okay. Introduction for Parish Engineer, Zach Gibbons, Quality Engineering Services. I know.
Let me see.
We'll get them.
Where we at? Police.
State your name and stuff, please, sir.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Zachary Gibbons with Quality Engineering and Surveying. I'm a project manager, program manager, and I specialize in grant management, hazard mitigation specifically. QES is located in Port Vincent, Louisiana, out in Livingston Parish. And right now, we're going to be coming on board as the hazard mitigation parish engineer. We're very excited and thankful for the opportunity. QES has been around, coming up on 18 to 19 years now, and we're very thankful for the opportunity and look forward to getting to meet the police jury, getting to set up the contract, which is underway, and then taking the next step forward with you. Just on my background of some of the grants and the mitigation projects I've done for myself, I've done building resilient infrastructure community grants, BRIC grants, pipeline hazard mitigation safety grants for East Feliciana for $15.5 million. I've done flood mitigation assistance grants, and then the opportunities go on to and from there. I did want to introduce my coworker. He's our chief engineer, Michael Slavinsky. Give y'all some background on his expertise too. And then once again, just thank y'all for the opportunity.
Thank you for
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening, I'm Mike Slavinsky with QES. Just to give you a little background on my history, I've been in land surveying for over 30 years. I've been in engineering for over 20 years. I started my career in Cameron Parish after Rita and Katrina. I've done multiple hazard mitigation projects, FEMA disaster recovery projects. I just recently managed the Rouge Parish Schools, the rebuilding effort of that, the remediation effort of that. I've worked in multiple parishes throughout Louisiana: Cameron, Calcasieu, Orleans, Plaquemines, Thibodaux, Rouge, Terrebonne, Thibodaux, didn't say Terrebonne. But I have a well-refined skill set. I don't really specialize in one area. I design multiple civil projects, fire stations, municipalities, definitely excited at this opportunity to come on board and be the parish engineer. We appreciate it. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, sir. Any questions? Thank you, sir. As you know, they will be doing the engineering services for East Feliciana Parish this year. The contract is in the works, so we'll sign the contract. Thank you, sir. Let's move on with the regular agenda. Adopting minutes from the January 20th, 2026 regular meeting.
So moved.
Moved by Mr. McCray, second by Mr. Mills. Any discussion? Question from the audience? If not, all in favor?
Aye.
And opposed? Motion carried. New business. Take action on reimbursement request for damaged tire caused by pothole on Lisa Road. Chris Price, that's here. State your name, please.
Chris Pace. I'm just looking for reimbursement for one of the two tires that I've had to replace this last month caused by the damage on Lisa Road. And if y'all have the picture, you'll see the pothole. From what I can figure, I couldn't figure it out on the first tire because it just cut the sidewall and it kept leaking down. The second one, when it cut it, it blew it out right there. It kicked up, the front tire kicked it up, hit the back tire and blew it out. And just from Blairstown Road to Pace Road, there's over 50 places that's either been patched or need patched. That's just all half of it. And this is my wife's new car, so the tires ain't got 1,000 miles on them yet. It's brand new. Like I say, this is the second tire in 1 month, just this year, that I've had to replace.
In the past, Mr. Pace, we have not, the jury have not paid to replace any tire that was damaged by a pothole. I just, jury policy. Mr. Quinn, that's in your district?
Yes, sir.
Tires or windshield?
Oh, windshield. So what's the pleasure of this jury?
Well, I mean, I don't see where it would be right if we paid for one and never paid for the other. It just wouldn't be, it wouldn't be right, because everybody's come before the board before, we've denied it.
I understand. But if you could prove, if I could prove that the road caused this, and this is when it happened, it flew out the tire right there.
Well, I mean, I feel your pain. I feel your pain. I've run 2 rims and a tire, and it come out of my pocket. You know, I mean, I'm sorry, I don't know what else to tell you, because, I mean, you know, everybody else, we've done the same.
So the road, no matter the shape it's in, whatever damage it causes to your car is your responsibility.
Yes.
Most of the time, yes. I mean, road crew, has they been out there since?
Not recently.
There's been a work order in,
You go down Newsom now, there's about 8 chunks of the same thing that hit my car, laying all over the road. So probably.
That's everywhere, but I got
That
about
road,
15 to 20 of them.
it was redone.
That's true. Yeah, with Highway 63 being closed, it's a cut to the road, it's a lot of traffic.
yes, that's accelerated it.
Yeah, 'cause the bridge on 63 is out. Yeah. It's gonna be out, it'll be out till May.
Well, we had one bridge out one time.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
bridge is out the
Yes, sir.
Right, yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir.
And there is a work order, Mr. Chris, that has been placed. I spoke with them about it, and they are, as soon as they can get to it, I know for a fact they're coming to take care of it.
patch pothole,
Yes, sir.
car and people out.
And you
Probably cold mix at this time, yes, sir.
Be asphalt, yes, sir.
Yamisha, wasn't this one of the roads that we talked to the state about? Wasn't it
Yes.
Because it
one
was.
It
of them?
is.
Because it was,
Talked to them.
yeah.
New road.
On multiple occasions,
Oh, yeah.
multiple, I think
Here
three
in this
different
office.
occasions.
Three different
Because it's a cut through right
Yes,
Between two state highways.
yes,
Right.
for repairs that they're doing, exactly.
And the new truck that we have now, right now, with the weather being the way it is, we can't use it because of the temperature. It has to be over, I think, over 52 degrees in order to put that patch down with the new truck. But we do have the truck back in order now. It's back in operation. I'm sorry about your tire, Mr. Pace, but we generally don't repair tires and windshields.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, yes, sir. Thank you for coming. Okay, take action on reimbursement request for damaged tire caused by pothole on Lime Road, Tyrone Powell. Is it here? It's gonna be the same situation.
No action.
No action taken. Okay. Next, number 5, discuss take action on rescindment of residential garbage collection, RFP. Yes. Jody, have anything you want to say?
Hi, I'm Jolene, Ms. Pro. I just want to say that, I know that we've been meeting, we've been talking, and, we're happy to be partners with the parish, and, we're looking forward to continuing our partnership. I know that last time when we had Jessica, she was the supervisor that was out here on the project. Blake is now taking her place, and so I know some of you have not met him, so I wanted to space. So if, he's out here every day, he meets over and talks with public works and stuff, so, everything's been going good, and I think if there's any issues or anything like that,
Any questions? Okay, need a motion to rescind the termination of the contract with Waste Pro.
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Next, adopt the amendments that were provided for the offset.
I had a question.
Please do.
When you say offset, that's the amounts, correct?
Right.
If we would do that, I had a couple questions on the first three. Okay. Mr. Lewis, she wants to vote, and then we'll
We're gonna
discuss
call for
that.
the vote, we'll discuss that.
Yes, sir, but
I'm gonna call for the question first. Need a motion to rescind the termination of the contract with Waste Pro.
I made the motion.
Wait, that was the motion to
Rescind the termination of the
rescind the termination, okay.
contract. Any more discussion? Is it all in favor?
Aye.
And opposed? Motion carried. You abstain? One abstain. Okay. You opposed or you? Okay. Okay, so it passed. Now adopt the amendments that provided for the offset. Mr. Flanagan?
yes, sir. My comment was about the first three listed. First would be the operation hour penalty. The second would be the missed collection penalty, and then the third is the spillage or not collected / cleaned. There was some discussion of a higher amount penalty for that, I believe. And then I think it was, the numbers were brought back down. I personally would like to see it slightly greater than what those three are listed, at $200 value. Yes, ma'am.
Go for 100 to 200?
100 to 200 would be my thought for those three.
And that was on which one?
The first three, would be the hours of operation, the missed collection, and then the spillage. They're currently 100. I was more of the opinion to be 200 per each one of those three. Yes.
Ms. Jolene, you'll be satisfied with, you have a question with it? Okay.
Because on that first one, all you have to do is call whoever and tell them that, get
For sure.
permission to do that.
And we had to delay start, so then if it may make us later picking up, we would just let the parish know, and y'all would be aware of it and say, okay, that's okay. Instead of, just be out there maybe an hour later and still pick up the trash the same day, instead of coming back the next morning.
I see.
I want the public to understand that we have a contract with Waste Pro until March 31st. We was going to terminate the contract, but now we have a motion to rescind it, the termination of the contract. So now we're working with the offsets in the amendments to the contract. Would you understand that, okay? We have
I
a,
think the public might wanna know why, probably say exactly what it is, what, you know, that they are being held accountable, more accountable now than what they were, because that question is gonna come up, why we went back with the same company.
we put some teeth in the contract to hold them liable. The previous contract had no litigation plan for anything that happened. So now we can hold them accountable. Any questions from the audience?
Do we have to, make a motion
Yeah,
to
we
make
got
it
that down.
$200?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
So we need to change this to $200?
Yeah, adopt it from 100 to 200. What's that effect?
I'll make that motion.
To adopt the amendment that provides for the offset from 100 to $200.
Yes.
Any more questions, any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
And opposed? Motion carried.
You opposed? Okay,
Yeah,
got two opposed.
Two opposed?
Yeah, two, Mr. Richard and Ms.
You opposed,
Chastain.
Mr. Alamo? The next, adopt the rate modification and term of extension. You see what the rate is? You got it? It's in the contract, so it's public knowledge. It goes from $4.65 to $16.65 per household. That's the rate modification.
Yeah.
The previous contract was $14.65 per household. We had a $2 increase to $16.65 per household.
So I have one question, Mr. President, just for some clarity, Ms. Jolene. What is the average surrounding, I guess, people, just for the public knowledge, that what is this costing to pick up that, in general, you don't have to name any companies, but what are they probably charging at this particular time? Since we're going to $16.65, what are some of your, I guess, some of your, people that, what they would be charging?
Type of services.
That's correct.
We've got anywhere from $19.90 to about $27.
So my point is, that that's why I want you to just, for the public, we have it here in front of us, but so anyway, so we are still below the average for pickup with other trash companies. Would that be safe to say? Yes, okay,
The most comparison has been recently.
for sure, okay.
Motion,
Motion?
second.
I'll second.
Any more discussion? Question from the audience? None all in favor? And opposed? Motion carried. That's it, Ms. Jolene, okay. Next on the agenda, discuss, take action, and rescindment for front load dumpsters. Discuss that, please.
We're just gonna, we'll just do the same exact contract that we had before, use the same price that we had on the front.
Same price, no change.
So no change?
No change. Motion?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Yeah.
You're right. Now take a motion to take action to renew the amendment for waste pro, for front end loader. So first, we're gonna rescind the motion. Rescind it, now we're gonna renew the contract. First, need a motion to rescind it.
That was
Yeah,
just,
keep
that was
it.
just,
Now we're gonna take a motion to approve the new,
I'll make
renew
a motion
for
to
the front end
renew
dumpster contract.
the contract on front load dumpsters.
Any questions from the audience?
We need a second, you gotta get a
I
second.
thought you had a second.
Got a second?
yeah, just a second.
Any questions from the audience? And all in favor?
Aye.
And opposed? Motion carried. That's it. Okay, adopt resolution in support of the GAP 2026 application grant application. You say we comment on that, please?
So there's a resolution in your binder. It's for LGAP. This is one of the things that has to be done in order to submit the application for what LGAP has is $60,000 for 2026. And this is just what we need for the jury to approve in order to go ahead with the application. The deadline is due sometime at the end of this month. But
Let's adopt the resolution.
I make a motion, we adopt the resolution.
Second.
Any discussion? Questions from the audience? And all in favor?
Aye.
And opposed? Motion carried. Oh, I'm gonna come back to number 10, because we're going to executive session after we finish the agenda. Committee and staff reports. Executive committee, I have one thing, to appoint a committee to review applications for the registered voters. I'm appointing Mr. Chris O'Quinn, Mr. Dick Armstead, myself, Ms. Demisha Harris to the committee. And Mr. Jeff Williams. Just to review applications and appoint a registered voter before the 31st of March. That'd be the committee, Ms. Harris. We have 8 applications. So it's
How many applications got?
8. As you know, Ms. Ross retired, and we're going to appoint a ROV. That's all I have. Personnel committee, Ms. Chris O'Quinn.
I do not have anything.
Finance committee, Ms. Kyle Flanagan.
I have nothing at this time.
Public work and equipment, Mr. Jason McCray.
I don't have anything, Mr. President.
Building property, Mr. Dexter Armstead.
Yes, sir. We had a meeting on Thursday past, and we just kind of discussed some of the governmental bills real quickly. I'm not going to be long. We talked about the police jury office here, the Department of Public Works, roof, and the roof need to have some attention to it. They got some water and some old main lines that may need to be addressed. Health unit roof, said it may have a little leak somewhere. It could be around one of the pipe roofs, not for sure there. We discussed the prison. We get with Ken and Ray. At that time, he didn't really have anything, so moving forward, we'll probably have some stuff with him. The clerk of court office, got a call from Mr. David Dart. Mr. Foster's going to give us an update on some of that later. We got some issues over at the courthouse, and Mr. Wim kind of touched on things, whereas the tree cleaning and pickup and stuff around there, everything is fine over there. District attorney office, Mr. Sam hadn't gotten back with us about some of the things we want to ask him about from over there. In the sheriff office, same deal, hadn't got anything. The old schoolhouse, Mr. Williams, giving us an update about, maybe possibly renovation or fixing it, but he's still in the works, hadn't getting back with some of the contractors on that. And at this particular time, too, Mr. President, the parks, MLK Junior Park, we just go to Old Schools Park, but we did talk about Henrietta Bell Park just right here, talking about what helping the town, just upkeeping it, but not taking it over.
Down here?
Just, yes, right here.
Okay,
Yeah,
I know
the
you're
park
talking about.
Right here, helping helping them with the town of Clinton. We're not taking over, so they're called on an as-needed basis per SAM, so we just don't look like we just actually taking over, which we don't want to do at this particular time. So with that being said, of course, we have Hatfield Park, Highway 68 in Norwood. We didn't have any discussion on those, and at the end, we really had a great meeting, and we'll be having one problem within another month or so to piggyback off what we discussed on the first meeting. That's all I have, Mr. President. Thank you.
But you did meet with the mayor about the Bell Park. We're not going to take it over.
Not gonna take it over. We're just gonna help them out with it. I get with the mayor and discuss them with it. So if they see they need some help, we'll just go in and help them. So we just don't wanna just put them in our rotation and go and do it, because we wanna make sure we stay in our boundaries of just being a helpful hand.
Any more questions for Mr. Armstead? If not, we're going to move on. Administrative matters, Ms. Harris.
Okay, I'll go first. I just want to let you know, Act 179, the tax exemption renewal for first responders. It'll appear on the next regular meeting agenda, and we'll have the parish assessor here also attending the meeting if you all need him to answer any questions. You know, we did this last year, and this is something that needs to be renewed every year. Beginning February 18th and going forward, every third Wednesday from 2:30 p.m. until 3:30 p.m., we will provide space for Congresswoman Letlow's satellite office. One of two staff members from Congresswoman Letlow's office will be available to allow constituents to receive help with federal and state, from casework with federal or state agencies, questions about available programs, services or grants, and just general concerns or issues requiring staff guidance. So we're happy to host Congresswoman Letlow with that. And we will also have a treasurer's report for each juror printed in your binders at the next meeting, and that will be for the month of January. That's all I have, and it's like Mr. Williams has something, unless you all have some questions.
We're gonna offer the same courtesy to the senators that come.
Yes, sir, we are. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, we are.
Yeah, and if this is something that they would like to do, they did reach out to me to see if they
Not
could.
just senator, representative,
If
state
they,
and local, and federal. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna be treated the same.
yeah, so if they,
Everybody gonna be treated the same, fairly, and yes, sir.
and I don't know if they all have satellite offices
We don't
or
know.
would like to use this office as a satellite office, but like I said, her office did reach out to see if we had room to do that.
Everybody will be treated fairly and the same. Anything else, Ms. Harris?
Well, let me
Please.
ask on that.
Okay.
She is our representative in this area. So she's not actually using it to be to politic.
No.
She's using it as a satellite office. So there may not be very many other people to ask to use it at all.
And we've done this in the past. We would have representatives here, once a month, and no one would
Show up.
even show up. So, and they did reach out to ask, and I think it was Abrams.
Yeah, Ralph Abrams.
That,
Yeah.
yeah. So, if you know of someone who's interested, and we can accommodate them on a day that we don't maybe have meetings or something like that going on, then there won't be a problem. They'll use the conference
He's
room.
my state senator, Caleb.
Correct.
But it's not for the purpose of politics.
No.
No,
It's
no,
for
no.
the purpose of helping the,
Constituents of this.
That I
Constituents of this
mentioned. We'll
matter.
have a flyer sometime next month that we'll have on, our website, our Facebook page, posted outside, just so we can get the information out to the residents. But this has nothing to do from what I was told, and we did discuss with elections. It's the three things that I mentioned that was included in the email.
I would hope all our delegation would come, maybe once a month, twice a month, to meet our people.
Yeah, it would be.
But we voted for them, we put them in office, they should come. So the door is open. It's up to them, okay? Okay, thank you, Mr. Queen. Okay, Mr. Williams.
All right, at the last meeting, I was asked to get copies of ordinances from other parishes as far as solar farms are concerned. I was able to acquire Ascension, Livingston, West Feliciana, and St. Helena. I have since sent that to our district attorney to look over for his review. The one he chose is the one that's sitting in front of y'all. We are both going to make a few adjustments and amendments, but this is just a rough draft for y'all to look at. I would like to have something to introduce to y'all by next meeting, and at that point, it will need to go to planning and zoning, have a public hearing, and go through the process, but I just wanted y'all to have something in front of y'all to look at. If y'all wanted to make any changes, y'all something you didn't like, please ask me about it, ask Ms. Harris about it, and we can see what we can do.
But you're willing to introduce it at the next meeting, we'll pass it on to planning and zoning.
What parishes were those you said?
The parishes that I looked at were Ascension, Livingston, West Feliciana, and St. Helena.
As you and Mr. Sam progress through your changes, can you email us, please, so we can see what's happening in real time?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Okay,
That's all I have.
thank you, Mr. Williams. Next on the agenda, Homeland Security, Mr. Dale Buell.
3 minutes, Rich, 3 minutes. Okay, Saturday at the parade, just to kind of update everybody, we had a total of 9 people injured at the parade. We had 2 that were air medic, 1 to the Lady of the Lake, 1 to the Children's Lady of the Lake Hospital. We had injuries that we didn't even know about because some people took off running to get away from the area. And that's where 2 of the injuries come in on it. 1 person got trampled, 1 got hit by a vehicle. And we had 7 of them that were shot. Some were shot serious, some were grazed. But just to kind of tell you how the rest of that day went, they drilled through the gas, water, and telephone line right there on Liberty Street. We fixed it about 2:30 in the 11:30 in the morning. We got it that night because we brought the light plant down because Mark Kemp, the mayor, asked could we bring it in to help with the light up of it so they can get it fixed. And we got that fixed. Then right before we got that fixed, Clinton Fire Department had a structure fire on Idlewild Road with 18-degree temperature. So all the firemen, everybody else, because the firemen all responded for the medicals, treating everybody they could find. Then we had the gas leak. We had to stay out there until we got it isolated. And then we had the fire department on Idlewild with 10-degree weather, so you know you can't climb on sheet metal when you're looking about 3/4 inches of ice on it. But I updated GOSEP on it because our Region 2 director, Mr. Melvin, he did a sit rep real quick for the state because LDH with the health department, everybody that you can think of was calling needing updates on it for the state. We did a sit rep on it for the active shooter, told them we do not know how many people. We know of 5 right now. And I said we'll update you later on when we get more information on it. But we did a spot journal. Melvin did it for me just to get the word out real quick. And 911, when you talk about phone calls, they receive so many requests from all the news agencies all over the United States. So Los Angeles, Fox Channel there called. We referred everything to the sheriffs for any of them updates. But that's pretty much all I got right now. We go Wednesday for Riverbend Station for nuclear training. At West Feliciana, we go Wednesday morning for that to get ready for our drill that's coming up. And we have a few other dates that we have to go down and train for before we get everybody else in for the training.
And Mr. Bueller kept me updated on the situation.
Yep.
Everything.
I want to say it was a good job done by Sheriff's Office, State Police, Zachary, West Feliciana, everybody that was involved. I think that everything was contained early on.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, everybody that was involved.
If you want to see hectic, sit 911
Yeah.
when something like that happens.
Yep.
I want to commend you too, Mr. Bueller. You done a good
Yeah.
job also.
Yep. All right, that's all I got.
Have any questions, Mr. Bueller? If not, we're gonna move on. Commission and board report, planning and zoning. We need a motion to approve A through D, coming from planning and zoning. They all was approved by planning and zoning.
Second.
By Mr. Testing, second by Mr. Mills. Any discussion tonight? Roll call vote, please.
Mr. Dexter Armstead?
Yes.
Mrs. Kristen Chastain? Mr. Michael Cheatham,
Yes.
Mr. Kyle Flanagan,
Yes.
Mr. Jason McCray,
Yes.
Mr. Keith Mills.
Yes.
Mr. Richard Olivo. Dr. Chrissy O'Quinn.
Yes.
President Louis Kent.
Yes, the motion passes. Anything else concerning planning and zoning? Public comment, any comments from the public? He coming. You got a question, Mr. Rushion?
Was that A through E or D?
D.
What about the one that was added?
I did, that would be B.
B was changed.
Just-
It was changed.
B
B was the good one already.
It's true, A and B the same. They're the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
They're the same thing, you see what I'm saying?
yeah.
So when I read became B, okay? Yeah, I did, it was a misprint, okay. Yes, sir. State your name, please.
Randall Duvall. To the members of the police jury, I come before you today to reflect on who we are as a community and who we aspire to be moving forward. First, I want to be very clear that I support Mr. Jarrell's right to use his property as he wishes, within the boundaries of our laws. That freedom is one of the foundations of our country. However, the events require us to look beyond the individual preference and consider the well-being of our entire parish. Just 2 days ago, our community experienced what may be remembered as one of the most tragic events in our parish history. In light of that, the response of "party on" was not only disappointing but deeply troubling. What concerns me even more that a non-resident, non-voter had the audacity to request that our governing body grant him permission to violate our laws, and that some of our elected leaders supported this request, despite strong opposition from the very people who entrusted you to represent us. We are a community grounded in faith. Scriptures offer many warnings about leaders that fail to uphold the justice and serve the people faithfully. I will simply remind you that even Sodom and Gomorrah had leaders. Our parish does not have a backing of large corporations, unlimited financial resources. We operate with a modest budget, and I urge you to consider potential consequences, legal and civil, before approving actions that may expose our parish to unnecessary risk. When I reflect on the handling of this entire matter, several words come to mind: despicable, disturbing, disappointing. We expect and deserve that leadership that listens to its constituents and protect the best interest of our parish. Sincerely, concerned parish constituents.
Thank you, sir. In my reading of the Bible says you pray for your leaders. You pray for your leaders. That's not my word, that's God's word. You pray for those that God put over you. You pray for them to do the right thing and do the best thing for everyone. And that's what I do before I make any decision concerning this parish and individual. I pray. I pray for every meeting. I pray for God's guidance to do the right thing for everyone. There's no big eyes and little U's. Everyone wants to be treated fairly and just. In this country, majority rules. Some things happen we don't agree with. We don't. But majority rule. We live in a democracy, not a dictatorship. As long as I'm on this jury, I hope this jury here, we're going to do the right thing for the people of this parish. Now, this is my feel now. I think you jury should feel that way. Because God said everyone pray for your leaders. And like I told at my last meeting, leaders are not born, they're made. God anointed people, put them in position. But also the devil put people in place also. Remember, everyone elected is not elected for the right reason. That's why we should pray for our leaders. We pray for understanding. We pray for guidance. And if you got a problem with your leader, call your leader. We represent you all. We work for the people of this parish. Do the best of our ability. I pray every night for understanding to do the best we can to lead this parish. to the best of our ability. No one is perfect, and no one. Anyone out there perfect, let me know. But no one is perfect. We're gonna make mistakes. We really are. But we should learn from our mistakes and go forward. That's all I have to say. Anyone else have anything to say?
I would like to speak, Mr. President.
Please do.
I will speak because that's my district that I represent, but I want to let my constituents know that it's certain things that are out of our hands. Although we are jurors, yes, we were elected by you, but I was also elected by those other people too. I represent all. Now, my vote to allow them a noise variance had nothing to do with that event. That event was out of our hands. That has been ruled and done by the judges. And none of the jurors are at fault for that, including myself. Now, I don't want anything negative to happen. I can't tell property owners what to do with their property. I can't tell those jails, and I can't tell the parks. But what we were asked to do, I mean, we just granted a noise variance. That event was gonna go on regardless, whether they got that noise variance or not. And that noise variance was requested by the sheriff. And he was the one in position to protect. And he was elected to do that. The jurors don't do that. That's not my job. And I go way and beyond to help the people in my district. I'll do anything I can to help them, but I don't overrule the law. I can't do that. And that's all I got to say, Mr. President.
And Mr. McCray, we elect to serve certain districts, but we represent the whole parish. Each juror got responsibility for their district as well as the whole parish. I want people to understand that.
Did that event go on?
It went on, no problems, everything went well.
And I called and spoke with the sheriff today. He was pleased with what went on. And, I mean, they had one little incident. It wasn't an incident. It was something that happened. They picked it up. They handled it. And that's all we could do. I mean, I don't know what else you expect.
We're gonna do what the law say do. That's the bottom line. Anything else, anyone else? If not, we're going to executive session for 10 minutes for update on litigation concerning.
Motion to go in executive session.
For no longer than 10 minutes.
There's not a bond here.
Just don't leave it. Pray for you.
Let's see, I mean, you and the rest of us are on our ass.
Okay.
They look at
Hey, honestly. That's what I was saying.
I almost did, but I.
I kinda knew about it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so. Yeah, we had so many patients everywhere that we couldn't figure out a lot of them.
This lady's writing a story for the Advocate.
Yeah.
I wanna talk to her about it.
Okay.
579.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't work like that.
Go back to business. Get a motion, to go back to the regular session, please.
I can make a motion.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. No action taken. The motion to adjourn, please.
Motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Ms. Harris, if you need to congregate, will you please talk outside, please, because she needs to go home.
Well, I was